Welcome back to People's Princess Catherine channel, where we share updates and untold stories about Catherine, Princess of Wales, and her royal family. Today, we bring you some significant news.
The surprise visit happened at the regiment's Windsor base, where the atmosphere had already been filled with Christmas cheer before William walked in. The future king had last seen many of these soldiers during his official visit in November 2024, but this time felt different, more personal, more relaxed, and unmistakably more emotional. Soldiers returning from demanding training rotations were genuinely taken aback, and the images of William laughing with officers in their colorful party hats quickly became the most shared royal photographs of the day. What made this moment stand out, though, wasn't just the festive setting. It was the timing. The Welsh Guards are currently transitioning back to full combat readiness after 2 intense years of ceremonial duties. They've stood on parade grounds, guarded royal palaces, and led some of the biggest state events, but now, they're sharpening frontline skills again. And William, fully aware of that shift, made a point to meet especially with junior ranks in the sergeant's mess to hear what life has really been like for them. The conversations were genuine, unfiltered, and rooted in trust built over years. During the earlier November visit, William had been briefed in detail on modern training, including live firing sessions with sniper rifles and general-purpose machine guns. He observed soldiers using drone-based small uncrewed aerial systems to enhance battlefield awareness, a striking example of how the Guards are adapting to the future. But today's Christmas gathering was something entirely different. No formalities, no press lines, just William, a festive drink in hand, listening as soldiers shared what they'd been through since his last visit. Because William's bond with the Welsh Guards began long before he inherited the colonelcy in 2022. Long before he stood in dress uniform or attended ceremonial parades. It goes back to his gap year in Belize, deep in the jungle, where he joined the regiment on an exercise that tested raw survival skills. That jungle training isn't just a royal anecdote, it is a foundation for why William understands military life in a way very few royals ever have. It is why walking into a Christmas party at a barracks feels natural to him. And it's why the soldiers respond with an authenticity that's hard to fake. At Windsor, the Guards are entering an important chapter. After years of grandeur on parade routes, trooping the color, state banquets, ceremonial duties during national moments, they're switching back to the tough, gritty preparation that defines active infantry service. Their specialist platoons, including reconnaissance and support units, have been undergoing transitions that require discipline, mental resilience, and modern technical skills. William spent time speaking to these platoons during his previous visits, wanting to understand the challenges of adapting between two very different worlds, pomp and ceremony, and real-world operational readiness. His presence carries symbolic weight, too. King Charles reshaped several senior military appointments recently, including naming Queen Camilla as the new colonel of the Grenadier Guards. William's role as colonel of the Welsh Guards has become even more central, especially as Princess Catherine took over the Irish Guards position previously held by her husband. Together, the Waleses now represent 2 of the most iconic regiments in British military history, and their support is deeply valued by the soldiers who serve under those colors. But today's visit wasn't about hierarchy or new appointments. It was about connection, the kind that reminds people that behind the uniforms, behind the royal titles, behind the structure of the armed forces, there are relationships shaped over years. When William raised a glass with the junior ranks at the sergeant's mess, he wasn't just acknowledging their service, he was acknowledging their humanity, their sacrifices, their long nights of training, their months away from home, and the pride they take in their regiment. In my opinion, moments like this resonate so strongly because they show us the version of William that rarely appears in official royal events, the version shaped by military grit, shared challenges, and genuine camaraderie. With the Welsh Guards returning to a more demanding operational phase, his visit wasn't just a festive drop-in. It was a message of solidarity, a reminder that leadership isn't about distance, it's about presence. And William understands that on a personal level. Before you go, I'd love to hear what you think. Do you believe Prince William's bond with the military gives him a unique strength as the future king, especially during moments like this? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss our next royal update.